Well, hello. Welcome to Alan's Day. Today is a prep day. Starting to load up materials to head down to our holiday home. For you people that aren't familiar with the channel, we're located up in Green Bay, Wisconsin. And just to the end of our snow. This is the first week in February, and not too bad out. We got most of the snow's melted, sort of warm out. So before I get too far, the mission that we've got is we've got to get that trailer loaded up. And like I said, those are materials that we're prepping and loading to go from Green Bay down to Jamestown, Tennessee, where we have a holiday home that we are building. And hauling building materials every time we go down there. Take the opportunity to haul a few more items down there. Well, the items that we're hauling down there today are some beams. On some previous videos you saw us taking some timbers out of an old greenery and tore that building down. Now we have to prep the wood here. And here's what the beams sort of look like. I don't know if it really tells, but they're pretty rough. So had Alyssa do the pressure washing. I got on there with a grinder. I'll show you a little bit later. I got a few more to do. But I prepped and cleaned them all with this grinder with a 80 grit pad on there. And here is the finished results of these beams here. They turned out pretty nice. And then also last night, Jean and I put some stain on there. So put Danish oil on there. So this was the most expensive part of this whole project so far, because this is about $50 a gallon, and we used over 4 gallons of it on these 10 beams here. But they look nice, and they're definitely going to be good for another, keep them dry another couple hundred years. They'll be good to go. So you can see how these things turned out, all the character that they have in them, all hand-hewed beams, and they're pretty old. And yeah, you can see how old these things are because they're all put together with wooden pegs going into it. It looks like at one time there might have been a barn fire somewhere. There is some burn spots on these beams, which now it's a character and a story. We can make the story anything we want because we don't know what it's about. Now, these beams are going to be installed and put up in place, but it's going to be 6 or 9 months before we're actually going to need to see what they look like. So, taking some synthetic roofing felt that comes in a roll that rolled over here, and going to take this roofing felt and use it as a covering and staple it to the top side of this beam here. That way during the construction project, handling project, we're not going to scuff up this this nice finish that we put on here, and we'll take it off later. So let me and my wife Jean get to work and start to package all these things up so we can get them put in that white trailer I showed you previously. So hang on and we'll show you what we're doing. Jean and I have these all packaged up just like Christmas. So that way they're going to be a little bit more protected when we put them in the trailer and handle them for a while. Now the next thing is I got to get started in on these knee braces here. Got to grind them up and put some Danish oil on there, let that soak, and I'll have this phase done. That's enough for tonight. I'll get back out here tomorrow night and finish getting that trailer loaded. Talk to you then. It's the next night. It's time to start loading. Got the trailer backed in here. Now I just got to get all these beams put into here. They all turned out, like I said, pretty nice. I got them all wrapped up so nothing bad's going to happen to them, because I got to load some other stuff on top of here. So let me figure this thing out here. And there's my helper.
Yeah. Come on, maybe I should skip this part.
Well, let me get loaded.
How are you doing? That one must have been more for me.
I think I've got it figured out. Take the crane, drop it down, lift that up, and at least I can get them halfway in there. Go. Now I just got to do that 8 more times. I'll get them all stacked in there. Almost. All done. I just got to get them tied in, and my lovely assistant is going to help me clean the mess up. There's always a mess when there's a project. So I get this strapped in, and then the next thing I got to work on is the knee braces. I will get these all ground up and prepped. I'll show you once I get into that. Show you how I prep those. And the next step of the process. Got the trailer loaded, got the garage mostly clean. I'll show you what I do on these. This is a 80 grit, and it's a wore out one, and it's all rounded over so it doesn't gouge in there and leave marks in there. And it just makes a frickin' mess. So be prepared for some dust. All right, I got one sanded down. These are the knee braces that came out of that granary. I don't think they're as old as the rest of the wood. Maybe they are. But just recycling. These will go up there and go along with those beams in one area. You'll see once I get them all put up. But, well, the next step on here is, my go-to for this kind of stuff is Danish oil. It stunk for the first couple of days, but after that, a little ventilation, it all cleared out of here. So be prepared to leave some windows open if you're going to be doing it in the house, and a lot of it. So let me get the rest of these ground up. I'll get them stained up, leave them sit for a day or so, and get them loaded in the trailer. Got them all ground up. They cleaned up pretty nice. Now, the Danish oil. There's a difference between a paintbrush and a stain brush. The stain brush has a finer bristles, softer bristles, and it soaks up and holds the stain. And don't be bashful with with putting this on here. Almost to the point where it's running off of there, because it's going to soak in on this older wood. So put her in there, soak her on, and you can see how much of a difference that looks already. So you don't need to sit and watch me stain, but I'll show you when I get them all done, and we're almost done for tonight. Staining is done. Clean my brush up, be good, and let these dry and get these loaded in the trailer. So, well, thanks for sticking along with me for the last 2 nights here, messing around with these timbers, getting them ready, getting them loaded in the trailer. And as you notice, the door's open. That's because it is the first week in February in northern Wisconsin, and it was in the high 40s outside. Unheard of. So we'll take it, I guess. Don't have to stoke the fire very much tonight. So, well, the last step is, let me get the peat backed in here, and we're going to call it a night. Thanks. Thank you for watching Alan's Day. Life is about making choices. Some things are already perfect. Some things you may choose to upgrade. This channel will show you both. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks again.